iOS 26 Public Beta. Top features you need to know. iOS 26 just changed the game, and you might be tempted to hit upgrade before the final release. But hold on. Let's dive into what this public beta has in store, and why it's already making waves even before the official launch later this year. 1. Visual intelligence. From tardy to trailblazer. Here's the part you don't want to miss. Apple's visual intelligence feature, which felt undercooked in iOS 18, has transformed into a powerhouse. I tested it on iOS 26 and found myself relying on it daily. No more squinting through foreign text or fumbling with calendar entries. But here's where it gets interesting. The magic happens not just through real-world scans, but via screenshots. Want to turn an email invitation into a calendar event? Capture the message, summon visual intelligence, and voila! The event is auto-populated with name, time, and duration. And while competitors like Samsung's AI Select claim superiority in object recognition, Apple's saving screenshots as references becomes a game-changer for future looks-ups. But wait, this process still demands a screenshot, which feels like an extra step. Why can't the camera button activate it directly? That's the debate we're having internally. Efficiency versus complexity. Would you tolerate a press and hold shortcut or stick to the current method? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Photos app overhaul. Less fuss, more focus. Apple listened. After user backlash over iOS 18's cluttered interface, the Photos app in iOS 26 splits content into library and collections tabs. Gone is the overwhelming sprawl. Instead, navigating feels like breathing a sigh of relief. And this is the part most people miss. The spatial depth feature, dismissed as a gimmick, is a crowd pleaser. Turn any still image into a 3D cast. It's not just about aesthetics. The lock screen wallpaper effect proves depth perception neutralizes design fatigue. But here's the controversy. Some argue Apple prioritized novelty over utility. Would you rate this feature a 10-10 thrill or a 5-10 distraction? 3. Camera app, simplicity versus confusion. Now here's where controversy might reign. iPhone 26's camera interface has never been cleaner. Swipe up from photo-video modes to reveal settings like flash, crossing paths with a minimalist Android rival. But Carrie and I agree. The hidden menus risk alienating casual users. Carrie tested this during a Mediterranean shoot, where fluidly switching modes between Barcelonan tiles required memorization. Pro photographers love the unobtrusive interface. Casual snappers? Not so much. This is the crux. Should Apple sacrifice simplicity for discoverability? 4. Safari's liquid glass upgrade. Less distracting, more delightful. Safari's new floating navbar, a slim 3-button strip, is the liquid glass hero we needed. Previous iterations sank web pages with 2 broad toolbars. Now, the menu collapses on scroll, boosting screen real estate. Oh, and those haptic cues? A gentle vibration informs you that file download's completed. It's a small touch, but Carrie abandoned Chrome for it. But here's the twist. Some argue reduced UI visibility hides essential functions. Would you prefer a more compact interface or more control up front? 5. Lock screen showstopper. Charging time, front and center. The tiny upgrade we've all needed for years is here. Charge your iPhone, and iOS 26 flashes the estimated full charging time. Not revolutionary, but ruthlessly practical. Carrie and I, media frenzy-spent bankers, love it. But what about you? This is the part most people miss. Apple Music/Spotify album art now dominates the lock screen. Less clutter, more visual impact. Bonus, AirPods as remote shutter. Solo travelers, rejoice. iOS 26 lets AirPods Pro H2 chip trigger camera video recording by press and hold. No Apple Watch needed. A game-changer for self-timers and vloggers. But hold on, this could be criticized as underutilized. Should Apple expand this to other accessories like iPads or MacBooks? Note, features may evolve before final release, but one thing's clear. iOS 26 isn't just incrementally better. It's redefining what iPhone users expect. Ready to join the conversation? Drop your take below. Is Apple's focus on polish over radical innovation a smart play or a missed opportunity? iOS 26 Liquid Glass, everything you need to know, major design changes. Imagine this. Your iPhone's look is about to get a sleek makeover, but it's not as radical as you might expect. That's actually a good thing. Let's dive into how iOS 26 stacks up against iOS 18. Blake Stimac. Writer Blake brings over 10 years of experience in web writing, specializing in mobile phones. He's been there through the smartphone revolution of the 2010s and keeps a close eye on the broader tech landscape. When he's not typing away, he's probably gaming, enjoying a horror movie, or on the hunt for the perfect churro. 4-minute read. As we edge closer to the anticipated launch of the iPhone 17, https://www.cnet.com/tech:/iPhone 15 rumors everything to know. The final version of iOS 26, https://www.cnet.com/videos introducing iOS 26 at www.cnet.com/windows is also nearing completion, with the public beta now accessible. https://www.cnet.com/tech-services and software iOS 26 public beta is here. To anyone with a compatible iPhone, https://www.cnet.com/tech-services and software iOS 26. The star of the show in iOS 26 is undoubtedly Apple's innovative design language, Liquid Glass. https://www.cnet.com/videos. Apple unveils Liquid Glass, a new design language. While there's plenty more to be excited about. https://tech-services and software. Liquid Glass looks great, but I am more.